Ije bia na okopiem with the STC, that's the Sunyani Traditional Council. The acting president for the council no ensu to be cancelled.
Wakosem kyerɛ tano nsuo no na kwan a ɛsɛ fa so tena no ɛtene no na ntini yie. Tina bɔ nkokɔ ɛna ɛti nsuo no. Ma no kɔ ntini yɛfrɛ no tano bɔfo akwa. Baabi a yɛte sɛ ɔman Sunyani no. Wɔn a yɛtwa yɛn ho ahyia nkuro bi a atwitwa yɛn ho ahyia ɛne yɛdi aprepre ɛwɔ yɛahye so. Menim sɛ once upon a time mmere bi a atwam a akyɛ kakra na yɛha nyinaa present day bono is ahafo ɛyɛ Western Asante na ha nyinaa ayɛ Western Asante no so na yɛsom Sikadwa Kofi especially Utumfo has been given the powers to lift somebody to paramount, and you can't take that one away from him.
Now, we as Abakosem here, the Sunyani acting president, Debetujan, and a man, the Kontihene for the Sunyani Traditional Council, no Trinity, or didn't say me, Ebetu, your Bechem said, said the acting president for Sunyani Bekase, Sunyani one, Omi Asante, and also Masum Sikadwa, the Asanteman a trop.
It's a geophobic conversano, Efa, Sa Mekobono, a program, no, a Huasem. Emma na Coca and Sembi say, a brebia etchemuno, na a bono. Ene ahafo nyina esom Asanteman a Utumfo na enne na nipa no anya kwan na fe anya fa ahodie a afe de etebun ahafo no nti anya fa ahodie true abronchempem mbedi akonwa mfie dunwotwe ni mene nana Sunyani manhene na nabosoma so nkrewe otoso no masom no ansa na mewura na ekọ baabi eka baabi ensida se nana aka kyerem se brebia duru na brebi wo ho a Sunyani traditional area ana Sunyani traditional council ana Sunyaman na osom Sikadwa Kofi.
Kontihene zooming out to screen is to be canny faces Sunyani Asanteman Council that and Sunyani has never been part of the Asanteman Council. Now, and they are finding 3 interesting facts about the Sunyani Kontihene. Many Okazoko Pimo Sunyani Traditional Council to Kwakasi Pa Air Cost. Sunyani Kontihene ya Obeka says Sunyani Fum Fra Asanteman Mubia. Non kwa one side, and Yan Tokakutu, only Sunyani Nananom and Kunyina and Yantokwa. Any emu suspensions as Sunyani Kontihene adie a man of suspensions upon suspensions. Obe says, Nadina Sunyani Kontihene Koya man of suspension. The and Ecoso Sunyani. Anything Munya can see. Another 3 things I'm finding out. Based on Munya can minimum Shushimu, it's here my findings and more details. Yeah, but run make houses and do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe you are sending me videos in the details near pilot up near the bow and Sabekabintino. I don't say about the man is not to all notification. No, I don't say about the man is not to all. I know the announce where the video need to my DB on sa and should be to me. So suspension home come at the end of the suspension by Sunyani Kontihene Bonnie. Come to say the reason behind it. Very, very funny. The suspended Kontihene of Sunyani traditional area, Obua Amai Bofutia Boa Amponsam II, Amponsam II, says he has served his initial 2-year suspension term and has therefore returned to perform his roles as a substantive Kontihene of the Sunyani Traditional Council. I hear the Sunyani Kontihene of Bekase Sunyani Fum Free Aya Asanteman Mubia. Aha Okache the STC, the Sunyani Traditional Council of one said, only the 2-year suspension on the man who will be into a back, or say about 20 Juma to say Kontihene. I don't be grabbing because I said, Kontihene, the air suspended. Well, yeah, the conversation today is very interesting. That's also said he said he quashed an indefinite suspension letter sent him by the Sunyani Traditional Council, insisting he remains a Kontihene. Insisting Abem Wahadam lady and as a common could dip by a Titimu Bakaka. So my God, all the details open 70 moon to the moon. Send a bit in your baba Quasam Hobaya, a Hayana on Sabacano. According to these details, Kontihene H. Sunyani Kontihene H. Only the air letter be on the man so my indefinite suspension. Because the first suspension it wasn't indefinite, and only 2 years under the STC the man who's Sunyani. Or so we 2 years Navy. That says your person almost money indefinite suspension. August Yam and Okasa. Sabusumi and Semi Bobaya. Never one of the Watitim cra. Wakla Tenokra. Or no, on one year Kontihene. Sunya intimidate Koto. And I know most in Koto. So no much Nadia so see on one and that's you Kontihene. Where the interesting matters are able free aid is Sunyani traditional area. Now, me to also no chance when you do because addressing a press conference in Sunyani on Monday, Nana Buamponsem explained that in a letter on March 28, 2020. 2024. Signed by Nana Akosua-Aduaso Sikadwa the Queen Mother of Sunyani Traditional Council, and her Ebusia Penyini, Openyini Kwesi Yebua, and he Buamponsem. The Kontihene has been suspended indefinitely. Hemaa Buamponsem the second, Nana Kontihene Obechemu say Sunyani for Asanteman Subia. Ochiremu say Nana Hemaa, Sunyani Hemaa ni Ebusia Penyini, I friend Kwesi Yebua. I ran a letter on the 28th of March 2024. I want an indefinite suspension be home sensibly. And the main reason why this conversation is interested is a day in Hemaa Kontihene indefinite suspension. After our serve 2 years of suspension. Well, Yentie a Sunyani Kontihene in Sema or the air to Ghana. Further said he was served a follow-up letter signed by Nana Kwaku Sabin II, the Akomuhini and the acting president of the council, and 8 others supporting the indefinite suspension. Yeni Ebao, it is Sunyani Traditional Council acting president no Beka said Sunyani Fofra Asanteman no masum Sikadwa. One Nananom Maku 8 are almost Sunyani. Ebusuanya Semkito 8 Nananom 8 are Omoka the acting president ho. Omunyina dia to mu say yes suspended Sunyani Kontihene. Yes suspended the same didn't yes suspended. Me ebo rebe. Ya semo cost semo cost Nananom the semo cost. Yes you be nya botra boe me akin kan. But Nana Buamponsem at the press conference described the letter as illegal, unmerited and incapacitated. Brofo na natural. Enti Kontihene wo say letter no the brand no enyemra. Otuna say indefinite suspension say debi enyemra kwaso kra. Be ento aso we. The Queen Mother and the Ebusia Penyini have no legal capacity to suspend me or any member of the traditional council because none of them is a member of the STC. Enti Kontihene chim say sanko for no so matuna say no bi en ho ka Sunyani Traditional Council no ho. Ai Nananom no omo form the STC no so omo nka ho. Omo nka ho eno de ye ni de nti okasa abeto so omo nka ho. And because of that omo ni tumi so mutu onu Kontihene ni sen. Say nti no metu Kontihene sen. Nana Hemaa ni 8 others atena nkonya matena say mutu onu Kontihene sen. Nana Buamponsem say muntimi ntu ni sen ne eni china. But the question is di nti na mutu na sen. Me ento aso na baby edu na hokra na very important. The last section of the whole thing I'm reading. The was in the main reason why I person to say the Sunyani Kontihene me mo rebe. Also the game. I mean chimra for. I mean zoomi mu kakra. I mean chimra nchen. I mean hunu mu nsem nkenkan yi. According to Nana Buamponsem II, the initial suspension on April 1st, 2022 was deliberate act of injustice action meted out to him after he was accused of distorting history. Hey. Distorting history. Kontihene say Sunyani emfiri Asanteman. Sunyani ensum Sikadwa so da. Kontihene de abakwasem bibiri ababonte. Any TV so nyina grant interview enso timi de abakwasem tuda. Amen koso kakra na msan camera for. Haye wa hase ye suade e bo abakwasem ho ba. Person na waka abakwasem na kire ye no. Yetimi gine di man ye yana. What you say? After he was accused of distorting historical facts of Sunyani in an interview with Joy News for the Ghana Month series, a story that was told in 2021 on the origin of the name of Sunyani. Until April 1st, that is 2 years ago, 2022. And a Sunyani Traditional Council H.M. say, the Kontihene for Sunyani they say, Abakwasem pa dia entro. Then a Kontihene timi kwatena TV so chantro. Abakwasem no wotimi chama Sunyani credit ni baby if you could me daneno. O person yira Sunyani for Abakwasem. Na so wotimi kwatena TV so ke kasa ansem ya. E person yira wo machiri Abakwasem wa. Then any nana ye two asen for 2 years.
Ancestors who settled here Nana Bwahenkoko and Nana Bofutia. They are the people and the hunters which came together to settle in Sunyani.
That is the portion of the interview granted Joy News in the Ghana Month series, now in dispute. Clad in black, the displeased Bwahenkoko family, at a press conference called by the family head Nana Obri Yeboah in Sunyani, noted the story shared widely on social media meant they had to correct the distortion of facts surrounding the founding father of Sunyani. They insisted it was only Bwahenkoko and not with Bofutia. They said if they allow it to stand, it could mean they have to share the throne. Isaac Osei is a royal of the Bwahenkoko family.
Sunyani history was distorted by saying that 2 hunters were the people who came together to establish the Sunyani town. That is absolutely not true. The issue bordered on the fact that Nana Bwahenkoko, who happens to be the ancestor, was the one who came to settle here, not necessarily 2 hunters. If you come out with the fact that 2 hunters settled here, it means you can actually also decide to share the throne with Nana Bwahenkoko. That can distort the entire throne in future. There is nothing like the 2 families, the royal family and the Kontihene family are at loggerhead. Nana Bosmaso Krewe is not even happy about the whole situation.
He also said their efforts to have an amicable resolution with the Kontihene of the Sunyani traditional area, Nana Bofutia Buamponsem, proved futile.
Royal family went to the extent of even trying to invite him so that we could settle this matter amicably. I don't know the reason behind. He did not honor the invitation. We don't have any serious problem with him as a Kontihene. All that we are saying is that issues bordering on the history of Sunyani, he needs to seek the consent of Nana before he comes out publicly to say anything, because if he had actually gone to Nana, perhaps what he said could have been corrected from that point.
Nana Tabwa Hinkoko, the Chimpemhene of the Sunyani traditional area, said they don't also want the skewing of the historical facts to influence authors in their work.
Nana bi gina simpie bi so ka asema ye fa asem ni mu bi de ya abakosem bi kura de twere nwoma.
The historical utterances of chiefs are sometimes used as content of books, so a distorted fact means distorted content, and we want to avoid that. At the right time, the chiefs will provide details of the story of Sunyani.
And 2024, Nana Kontihene asase say yebiem. And yesu ko piem ewo Sunyani a abakwase mu atro. Oche you to netenasia. Me kametra walls so betre se Sunyani koye ne. And ye British ne kra no mo mini bi to wo yem. Na sa atro yi ananse odi bi nso abetu dwe. And no na Sunyani Traditional Council led by Sunyani Hemaa, acting president. Sunyani abusua panyi. Mo se sa antro no a wo keka ne abakwasem no mo dane no. Ine wo kasa ide. Sunyani Kontihene o face indefinite suspension. Opezo ode nsem ne court nsem. I am telling you, by the back credibility see ye po bi eti abakwasem wo history wo Sunyani a mu nsem abrako etro nko a we nye menu masem we Sunyani Traditional Council enti o grant interview bi so we Sunyani Kontihene enye no kore Sunyani Traditional Council ama the indefinite suspension, and the main reason is about trop half abakwasem ho a enya agrokora we ene nsem a eboboba efri Sunyani, because we are here to protect the integrity of our culture and our history. E dey need nsem na chi Sunyani Kontihene di nsem no kopie mu court we ba bekin kan mu nkrata a fire in the Sunyani Traditional Council, the grudge between the council and the suspended Kontihene. You need nsem na chi in case of any update the best share on the same channel. Yeah, the back will be a man about the same with Trump Trafa Abakwasem who say Macau.
K1ng, oh boy, Juma, we did the Jacob. So now see commentary or social media, no style of blogging, fantastic. So you see commentary, news in the bar. So you see commentary for home. We are so good. Keep on going.
And the Ostar also the Ebema other tribe a flow. Uni sorted. India temni. That's how becano. It's so painful. I know shit. I don't know. Say I'll commentary like or you as a presenter, sports presenter that they are. And we maybe I will strength free a bit. It's all good. Oh yeah, dear. K1ng, modern. K1ng will try pa.